Hi guys, it's Natalie. I'm not going to do my regular intro today because I want to talk to you guys about a little bit of a serious topic. I know from the title it sounds like it's going to be butterflies and rainbows in this video, but the backstory and how we got there is a little bit more of a serious topic. So I want to talk to you guys about that. But for anyone who's new here, I want you to know that my name is Natalie and I'm on a mission to live my life as positively and healthy as possible. So with that said, I just want to get right into it. Alright, so I want to talk to you guys about speaking positivity, health, wellness into your body, like speaking out loud and like affirming that, right, through affirmations. And this all comes from the idea of law of attraction, which is something that I'm studying about and learning and trying to apply the teachings into my life. So a lot of people might already know what affirmations are. You know, it's positive things that you tell yourself so that you can have positive things come into your life, you know. And a lot of people might be saying stuff like, oh yeah, I'm rich, or I have a lot of money in the bank, or I have my dream life, whatever that might be. But I don't know if a lot of people are actually using affirmations to speak actual health into their life and into their body. And I feel really strongly about this, and I want to give you the backstory. I have timestamps in the description, so if you don't want to hear my backstory and you just want to get right into the affirmations that I use to speak health and wellness into my life, you can go ahead and go down to the description and skip forward. The backstory is a little bit personal, it's a little bit deep, and it's something I never ever thought that I would actually put out there into the YouTube universe, but I felt very compelled to make this video, and so I'm just going to be real and be honest and speak my truth and tell you guys my story, because I felt very something was telling me I need to make this video, so I'm making this video. Alright, so my backstory, which I'm going to try to get through this story without getting emotional. Alright, so 2019 was a very rough year for me. I had made a video in September 2020. It was a tag video that was just a bunch of questions about my weight loss journey. And one of the questions, and probably the first question that was asked, was, why do you want to lose weight? And in the video at that time, I spoke about how I had been eating a lot of cake and sugar, and just, it was out of hand how much cake and sugar and like carbs and things of that nature that I was eating on a day-to-day basis. And so at a certain point, I kind of got freaked out and got scared that if I didn't stop and like take control, I was going to end up with diabetes, which was something I did not want, right? And that's what I said in the video. And while that's 100% true, what I didn't mention was why I was eating that way, and another contributing factor to why I wanted to lose weight. So I was eating that way, eating all this cakes and desserts, because at the time I was coping with my life, and my life revolved around taking care, like work, and taking care of my aunt, who was a second mother to me. Like, she basically raised me alongside with my mother, and we were very, very close. So I was taking care of her in her final months before she passed away from cancer. So yeah, I was going through a rough time. It was really hard for me. That's why I was eating all this junk food, and also I had cut my hair, but that's a different story. So I was doing all these things to cope. In August, I mentioned I started that journey in August 2019. I had made this decision to do it then, to start before she passed, because I figure if I waited till after, which I had thought I was going to do, but I figure if I waited till after she passed, I was going to use my mourning as a way to like prolong me starting my weight loss journey. And I think this was some type of divine timing, but it just happened to be exactly 1 month to the day that before she passed away. So for me, losing weight and getting healthy was not solely about not getting diabetes, but it was also about not getting cancer. And I had looked up a lot of like videos and things online of people like trying to like do natural things to like cure themselves. And I came across a lot of videos. I saw a lot of videos about people who were already being super healthy. They were vegan. They were running 5 miles a day. They were drinking celery juice. Like, they were doing all the things that you should do to be healthy and above and beyond. And yet they still got this disease. And I felt like, well, what's an extra step, an extra thing that I can do to prevent it besides, getting control of my physical health by eating healthy and exercising and those types of things. What else can I do? And so when I started getting into law of attraction and affirmations and those types of things, I realized that I needed to speak health and wellness into my body, just the way that anybody would try to use affirmations to attract financial abundance into their life, or a car, or their specific dream life, or specific things that they want into their life. For me, number one at the top of the list is speaking health and wellness into my life, into my body. Like right now, I don't have any health issues. I feel fine. I feel good. But a lot of times people do not, they don't know that they're going to end up with a health issue until they have the health issue, like a lot of times anything that happens, and I'm not even talking about just cancer, but autoimmune diseases, a plethora of other diseases that I can't think of because I don't know what they are, kind of hit you almost out of nowhere, right? So you don't know what's happening inside your body. Like one day you're like, I'm good, I'm fine. And then the next day something is happening and you're not fine anymore. Or the doctor says, hey, your blood work came back and you're not fine, So to prevent those things, I'm taking this extra step of using affirmations to speak health and wellness into my body to prevent any of that. I know there are no 100% guarantees in anything, but it helps me feel good. It makes me feel better that I'm being proactive in more than just eating right and exercising. And I'm like taking it to the next level and making it a mental, spiritual thing as well. So, this is my journal that I use to journal in. And I usually use this in the morning after I meditate. I will write down my affirmations, whatever it is that I want to affirm that day. Really, I just write whatever I feel in my heart that I need to be writing that day. A lot of times I will just write a bunch of affirmations, especially things that I want to have come into my life. So obviously I said that starts with my health. And so I'm going to read for you the affirmations that I wrote down, or the paragraph. Like, my affirmations are like paragraph levels because they're super specific, and that's how you have to be when you are writing affirmations and things that you want to attract into your life. You have to be super specific, and you have to write it in the present tense as if you already have it. I was going to go with an example about growing your hair. So if you have really, really short hair and you're having a hard time growing your hair, one of your affirmations might be, I'm so grateful and thankful that I have nice, long, beautiful hair that comes down to my waist. So that might be the affirmation, because I put in several adjectives. We want it to be nice, long, healthy, very specific about the length. So that's where we're going with this. So I'm going to read to you what I write for my health. I am so happy and grateful for my perfect health. I feel absolutely amazing. All parts of my body feel wonderful all the time. My internal functions and organs are working 100% perfectly. I am so grateful that my lungs are super healthy and breathing is always easy. My blood sugar is always normal no matter what I've had to eat. My body is at perfect health and the doctor confirms it at every checkup. So that is something that I say to myself every morning. Or most mornings. I really want to get into a better habit, a better routine of doing it every morning and every night, but I'm not perfect with it yet. One thing I do want to add to it that is not in here yet, but I do want to add that I'm grateful for all the cells and blood cells in my body to be perfectly normal and working 100% perfectly, because for me that is the anti-cancer affirmation. So I urge you guys to seriously take a look at your health, your body, and feel free to use what I said. That's why I'm putting it out there. So the words should be somewhere on the screen when I edit this, or you can make your affirmations more specific to your health needs. But I urge you guys to start using affirmations to create healthier bodies. And and obviously you can use affirmations for whatever else you want, because clearly that's not all I'm trying to manifest in my life. All right. Obviously, I appreciate you guys for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I think I'm definitely going to include more mindful mental health type videos along with my weight loss journey. So it's going to be all of that sprinkled into positively healthy vibes. And so my next video coming up will be back on my weight loss journey. I'm going to be talking about my results and my thoughts on Whole30. So turn your post notification bells on. Thank you guys so much for checking this video out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.